end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. Out of his end zone now is
I gotta watch Tom Brady's 30 for 30 tonight.
I was like, serious? I thought it was already up.
Yeah, it's like a series.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
But what that nigga Tom Brady thinks at the line of scrimmage is like, what the fuck?
But you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack here.
No, don't nobody else think like he do, bro.
Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now we'll throw here to his running back, and he'll get up near the 45.
Oh, no, I'm not going to
at the 44. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler.
Why do my punters keep doing that, bro?
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside.
They keep putting the ball like 10 yards, but I do 100% every time.
Yo, punter's tired.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now consider the lead. The question is how much.
There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball.
Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes. Rodgers. And the Seahawks open the lead up to 34-0. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now.
They probably lowered the punters. What's he called?
To extend the lead.
It didn't happen for me.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of his end zone now is Calais.
And where everybody go?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's out to the
KJ was going to fight that nigga.
And he takes his beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to
remember that story you were telling us before you left?
You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an
adjustment.
Remember
when you were telling us before you left?
If you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
He's letting this one
That's
go.
what I was thinking in my head, too.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the
Wayne,
Seahawks
though.
are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
DTW, don't trust Wayne.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Lead already. They may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters.
nigga
Let's
Wayne.
get this to the locker room.
I'll be back.
After the INT, it's Rodgers.
Among us cool, we just need more. We need everybody on the play, for real.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go.
I remember that one night we was playing, we was up to like 2 o'clock playing that shit, bro. That shit was fun as hell. You gotta have people to play it with.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And I don't know why the Xbox niggas left, but they did.
This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Catch is made by Harry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's to the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So now much time to speak of this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Devin McCourty brings him down. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
What about quitting?
What's the 3rd quarter? You don't have to waste it.
You said it's the 3rd quarter?
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
Alright, that's cool.
The
I could
first
go
half
fucking
definitely went their way. This would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because
Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something
What they be having
that
you
they thought
doing?
they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists
Oh
to
my
go
God, you
to
gotta
it.
make
They did
some
exactly
coffee.
that. They've got
Oh
to
my
feel
God.
really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down the sideline now. They're deep. Like, man, can you have strung that out just to play? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's what it sounds
Receiving
like.
zone now is Calais. No return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback.
No.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Those changes aren't working so well. Where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
You like it?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back. An outstanding field. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Rodgers to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Rodgers again here on second and 10. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at first and goal.
Now Rodgers. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they